Do you know there is a tribe in South Sudan that is called the LARIM tribe? And this tribe would give a scar to a young girl before marriage. That is like a preparatory sacrification. But the problem is that why do they really give the scar? But before we get into that, a young girl in this tribe already have it at the back of her mind that she is ready for marriage from age 10. Very weird. And that is why we'll be talking about everything you need to know about the South Sudan tribe that is known as the LARIM tribe. Why do they give scars to their girls before marriage and several other things? This is Lifestyle Show brought to you by Wisdom Television, and I am Ayomiko, the only sexy sugar mommy of Lagos. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do that right now. Follow every of our social media platforms and make sure that you're giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to watch to the end because you'll be learning 1 or 50.
Fashion, beauty, and culture. All of this goodies on WRTV. Sugar mommy of Lagos, your favorite presenter. All of this goodies on WRTV. Lifestyle with Ayomiko.
So a LARIM girl would have it at the back of her mind that she is ready for marriage at age 10. Even though she is not immediately whisked off to her husband's house, but immediately she is coming up with the awareness, she starts giving herself some bodily mark and scar. You know, by that time she starts adoring herself beautifully just to be ready for what is at the front of her, should we say the marriage. And they tend to give themselves scars that involve cows, you know, animal-like kind of shape, geometrics, you know, something abstract in shape on their skin. And these girls, whenever they are seen, and these girls of the LARIM tribe, unlike every other tribe, they are doing this not because they are trying to seek for any protection from God. Neither is it a kind of ritual that has to be strictly followed. It's just their own way of beautifying themselves in preparation for their husband, you know, for the marriage, the proper. And so it seemed like a kind of ritual, kind of mating ritual, because whenever a girl already has the scar like that, the prospective men will already know that, oh, this girl is available. So before a man can approach you as a lady in LARIM tribe, you must have had several scars on your body. So all of these scars will be what will tell the husband that, oh, this particular girl is ready for marriage. But regardless of the old scar that they are putting on their body, we should know about the LARIM tribe that they are generally this kind of tribe that loves decoration, because everything about them is well decorated. They love painting, they love art in general. So whenever you go to the LARIM tribe, you will see that even their spoons and plates, they are pyrotechnically painted, and everybody will just have to, you'll be amused by the art and the decoration. It's indeed very beautiful. So a lady in this part would have that sacrification, and that sacrification process is very, very painful. You know, imagine to get this kind of scar, they will have to have a kind of penetration with a spherical wound that is being created by lifting up the skin. You know, lifting up the skin and then slicing the skin across just to push it up. They make use of several sharp objects like thorns, like knives, and several other things they can actually pierce with. So they would make they will make the curtain and raise up the skin. At the point of raising it up, they will now put some kind of substance that will give you some kind of distinct shape. They can add maybe ash to it, they can add clay or whatever it is, just to give it a kind of, you see what you're seeing right now, like it's having a kind of walled up kind of shape. And even sometimes they will pierce themselves, injure them, you know, cut it out and leave the old scar to, you know, to have a kind of, how do you call it now, to be so opened that it will not have a kind of gorge kind of scar. So intentionally doing all of those things, I find it quite weird, but that is their own tribe. And another thing is that after the old scar they make on their body, they even have a kind of beaded piercing. So they can pierce like the whole of their hand, like in beaded form, just to show that they are really ready for marriage. So regardless of whatever it is, a lot of people would have been thinking that maybe it is having some kind of gorge or spiritual backing. It does not have. It's just their own way of beautifying themselves. That's their own culture, and they find it so okay. So they've been doing it for ages, and it's actually been sitting well with them. So I think that is just all I have to tell you about the Sudan tribe that is called the LARIM tribe in the South Sudan, and this is what they do for their own beautification. You can actually have further research on who the LARIM tribe are, and you would enjoy amazing things about them. Thank you very much for joining the Holy Sugar Company of Lagos on this platform, Premium Television, taking you through the best of lifestyle tips. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do that right now. Follow every of our social media platform and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share.
Lifestyle, it's a your big cool. Fashion, beauty, and culture.